refresh your system, Aaron.
I'm looking at it.
What was that? All right. Here we go. All right, folks. Sorry about that. We've rebooted our systems. Let's see how this is going to work out. On the 2012 Dodge Charger, I'm still on lot number 14, folks. The 2012 Dodge Charger. I'm at 6 1/4, now 6 1/2. 6 1/4, now 6 1/2. Bid 6 1/2. 6 1/4, now 6 1/2. Sold 6 1/4. Sold 6 1/4. We're going to move on to lot number 15. Is going to be your 2015 Chevrolet Impala Limited. Excuse me. This one right here is your 2015 Chevrolet Impala Limited, folks. Here we go. 3 1/4, now 3 1/2. I'm at 3 1/4, now 3 1/2. Bid 3 1/2, now 375. I'm at 3 1/2, now 375. Bid 375, 375, 375. Sold 3 1/2. Sold 3 1/2. Lot number 16 is going to be your 2009 Chevrolet Impala. Your 2009 Chevrolet Impala, folks. Here we go. 2 1/4, now 2 1/2. I'm at 2 1/4, now 2 1/2. Bid 2 1/2, now 275. 2 1/2, now 275, now 300. Bid 300, now 3 1/4. Bid now 3 1/4. Bid 3 1/4, now 3 1/2. I'm 3 1/4, now 3 1/2. 400, now 4 1/4. 400 bid, now 4 1/4, now 4 1/2. I'm 4 1/2, now 475. Bid 475, now 500, now 5 1/4. 5 and a bid, now 5 1/4, now 5 1/2. I need 5 1/2. 550, 5 1/2. Sold 5 1/4. Sold 5 1/4. Lot number 17 is going to be your 2012 Ford Fiesta. 2012 Ford Fiesta, folks. Here we go. 800, now 8 1/4. 800 bid, now 8 1/4. Bid 8 1/4. 825. 825. 8 1/4. It's working for her. I'm at 8 1/4, now 8 1/2. 8 1/2, now 875. Bid 875. 875. 875. Now 900. I need 900. 900, now 9 1/4. 900 bid, now 9 1/4. Bid 9 1/4. 925. Now 9 1/2. I'm at 9 1/4, now 9 1/2. Bid 9 1/2. Sold 9 1/4. Sold 9 1/4. Lot number 18 is the 2003 Chevrolet Silverado, folks. Lot number 18 is going to be your 2003 Chevrolet Silverado. I'm at 1700, now 17 1/2. I'm at 17 1/2, now 18. 1800, now 18 1/2. I'm at 1800, now 18 1/2, now 19. Bid 19, 18 1/2, now 19. Now 19 1/2. 19 1/2, now 2000. Bid 2000, 19 1/2, now 2000. 2050. Bid 2050, those 1050. 2050. Sold 2000. Sold 2000. Number 19 is going to be your 2013 Nissan Maxima. 2013 Nissan Maxima, folks. Here we go. Oh, we got 500 seconds on the clock. We're going to let it count itself down. I'm going to let it count itself down, folks. It's got 446 seconds on the clock, so just bear with me while it works itself out. We're on the 2013 Nissan Maxima, lot number 19, but we just need to let the clock count itself down, folks. I'm trying to text Aaron, I'll text it on the group. Is he coming? Yeah, he. All right. Okay, son. Pay attention. Well, you gotta wait 287 seconds. And they're trying to work on it, so if you see that they're pausing and stuff, just pay attention. Sit. Oh, you see they paused it. Come. They're working on it. They're trying to work on it. So just get your headset on. Remember, everything is twice. You gotta repeat everything twice. And then you need something. Call me on the walkie-talkie. I know, right? Okay, 10 now.
I left my water in the truck.
There's one right there.
No, but I have my water.
Mm-hmm.
246.
Let me show you some. Did I show you the video?
Yeah, it's like everywhere right now. And then this girl who I have on Instagram, she texted me because I posted about it, and she's like, "No way, you're serious." And I'm like, I left my water bottle. It's in the.
And you shouldn't be drinking cold anyway. You should drink milk.
Here, you can have I don't want hot water. It's in the sun.
Okay, they keep sending out mixed.
Oh, that was pause.
let me.
So lot number 19, the sold for 950. Sold for 950. Lot number 20 is gonna be the 2014 Chrysler 300. Lot number 20 is the 2014 Chrysler 300. Hold on, this isn't right. I have a Chrysler Sebring right here. Hold on. Uh, there's a black Chrysler 300 and this one's a Chrysler Sebring. Hello? Hey, so on the list, I have a 2014 Chrysler 300. On a Torah, I have a 2000 Chrysler Sebring.
It's not the correct number. Out of order.
Which one? Because I have. Oh, hold on. Let me. This says lot number 32. I'm barely on lot number 20. So do we go all the way up to 32? Or. Because the Torah is showing me lot 32 out of 163, but on paper, we're barely on 20.
We'll see.
So do we skip ahead all the way to the Sebring? Hello? Maria? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can. It was connected to the truck.
Okay. Okay.
So I have.
Wait, Aaron. I can hear all your conversation on the screen.
Oh, Sorry about that, folks. A little bit of technical difficulties. We're on lot number 32. Is the 2000 Chrysler Sebring. Lot number 32 is the 2000 Chrysler Sebring. My 5 and a quarter. Can I get 5.5? 5 and a quarter. Bid 5.5. 525. Bid 550. Sold 5 and a quarter. Sold for 5 and a quarter. Lot number 33 is going to be the 2007 Toyota Tundra. Lot number 33 is the 2007 Toyota Tundra. 2600, get 26 and a half. 26, 26 and a half, now 27, now 27 and a half. 27, now 27 and a half. Bid $2,700, 27 and a half. 27, bid 27 and a half. Sold it for 2,700. Sold for 2,700. Lot number 34 is the 2007 Nissan Altima. Lot number 34 is the 2007 Nissan Altima. 200, can I get 2 and a quarter? 200, bid 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter, not 2.5. 225, can I get 250? Bid 250. 2 and a quarter, can I get 2.5? 275, now 300. 275, 300, now 3 and a quarter. $300 bid, now 3 and a quarter. Can I get 3 and a quarter? 3 and a quarter, now 3.5. 325, now 350. Now 375, now 400. 375, now 400. Bid 400. 400, now 4 and a quarter. $400 bid, now 4 and a quarter. $400 bid, can I get 4 and a quarter? Sold for 400. Sold for 400. Lot number 35 is the 2010 Chevrolet HHR. Lot number 35 is the 2010 Chevrolet HHR. 200, can I get 2 and a quarter? $200 bid, can I get 2 and a quarter? 225. 2 and a quarter, 2.5, not 275. 2.5, bid 275. Bid 275, now 300, now 300 and a quarter. $300 bid, can I get 3 and a quarter? $300 bid, can I get 3 and a quarter? Now 3.5. 3 and a quarter, now 3.5, now 375. 3.5, now 375. Bid 375. 3.5, bid 375. Sold it 3.5. Sold for 3.5. Lot number 36 is the 1997 Ford F-150. Lot number 36 is the 1997 Ford F-150. 365, can I get 400? 400 bid, now 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter, now 4.5. 4 and a quarter, bid 4.5. 425, bid 450. 4 and a quarter, 4.5, now 475. 4.5, bid 475, now 500. 475, bid 500. 475, bid 500. Sold 475. Sold 475. Lot number Tundra rebuilt salvage. Rebuilt salvage. Number 37 is the 2001 Toyota Tundra rebuilt salvage. 800, can I get 8 and a quarter? 8 and a quarter, not 8.5. 8 and a quarter, bid 8.5. 825, bid 850. 875. 8.5, now 875. Bid 875. 8.5, now 900. 875, now 900. Bid 900, now 9 and a quarter. $900 bid, now 9 and a quarter. $900 bid, now 9 and a quarter. Now 9.5. 9 and a quarter, now 9.5. Now 975. 9.5, now 975. Bid 975. 9.5, bid 975. Sold 9.5. Sold for 9.5. Lot number 38 is the 2006 Toyota Tundra. Lot number 38 is the 2006 Toyota Tundra. 9.5, can I get 975? 9.5, bid 975. 950, bid 975. Can I get a 975? Now 1,000. 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000. 975, now 1,000. Now 1,050. $1,000 bid, can I get 1,050? $1,000 bid, can I get 1,050? Now 1,100. 1,050, can I get 11? Sold 1,050. Sold 1,050. Lot number 39 is the 2004 Ford Expedition. Lot number 39 is Ford 2004 Ford Expedition Rebuild Salvage. Rebuild Salvage. So it's five, now there's now three and a quarter, now three and a half. Three and a quarter, but three and a half. Three and a quarter, bid three and a half. Three and a now 375. Three and a half, now 375. Now 400, now four and a quarter. $400 bid, now four and a quarter. $400 bid, can I get four and a quarter? Now four and a half. Four and a quarter, now four and a half. 425 bid 450. Four and a quarter, bid four and a half. Now 475. Four and a half, bid 475. Four and a half, bid 475. Now 500. 475, now 500. Bid 500. 475, bid 500. Sold it. 475, sold 475. Lot number 40 is the 2001 Toyota Camry. Lot number 40 is the 2001 Toyota Camry. $300 bid, I get three and a quarter, now three and a half. Three and a quarter, but three and a half. 325, bid 350. Three and a quarter, but three and a half, now 375. Three and a half, now 400. 375, now 400. 375, bid 400, now four and a quarter. $400 bid, now four and a quarter. $400 bid, now four and a quarter. Can I get four and a quarter? Now four and a half. Four and a quarter, now four and a half. Bid four and a half. 425, bid 450, now 475. 475, now 500. 475, now 500. Can I get a $500 bid? Now five and a quarter. $500 bid, now five and a quarter. Now five and a quarter. 500, can I get five and a quarter? Now five and a half. Five and a quarter, I got five and a half. Bid five and a half. Now 575. Five and a half, bid 575. 550, bid 575. Now 600. 575, now 600. I get $600 bid. Now six and a quarter. $600 bid. Now six and a quarter. 600, bid six and a quarter. Now six and a half. Six and a quarter, now six and a half. Now 675. Six and a half, bid 675. Bid 675. Now 700. 675, now 700. $700 bid. 675, bid 700. Now seven and a quarter. $700 bid. Now seven and a quarter. 700, now seven and a quarter. Now seven and a half. Seven and a quarter, now seven and a half. 725, bid 750. Now 775. Seven and a half, bid 775. 750, bid 775. Now 800. 775, now 800. I got an $800 bid. 775, bid 800. Sold 775. Sold for 775. Lot number 41 is the 2008 Nissan Titan. Lot number 41 is the 2008 Nissan Titan. 775, bid 800. 775, can I get an $800 bid? 775, 800, now eight and a quarter. $800 bid, now eight and a quarter. 800, bid eight and a quarter, now eight and a half. Eight and a quarter, bid eight and a half. Eight and a quarter, get eight and a half. 825, now 875. Eight and a half, now 875. Eight and a half, now 875. 850, bid 875. Sold. Eight and a half, sold for eight and a half. Lot number 42 is the 2005 Nissan Titan. Lot number 42 is the 2005 Nissan Titan. $200 bid, can I get two and a quarter? 200 bid two and a quarter. $200 bid, can I get 225? 225. Two and a quarter bid two and a half. Now 275. Two and a half, now 275. 300. 275, now $300 bid. 275. Sold vehicle. I don't know. Hold on. No, 225 sold for 400. Okay, lot number 43. 43 is the 1998 Ford Explorer. 1998 Ford Explorer. Two and a quarter, can I get two and a half? 225, can I get a $250 bid? Two and a quarter, bid two and a half. All right, there. Two and a quarter, can I get two and a half? 225, bid 250. Two and a half, now 275. 275, now 300. 275, bid 300. $300 bid.
So 425. That's it.
No, sold for 500. Alrighty, a few more technical difficulties. 2001 Volkswagen Beetle. 600, can I get 6 quarter? $600 bid, can I get 6 and a quarter? Bid 6 and a quarter. $600, can I get 6 and a quarter? Sold for 600. Sold for 600. Lot number 45 is the 2009 Ford Expedition. Lot number 45 is the 2009 Ford Expedition. 575, can I get 600? 575, bid 600. Bid 600. 575, now 600. Now can I get a $600 bid? 600, now 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. 6 and a half, now 675. 6 and a half, bid 675, now 700. 675, now 700, now 7 and a quarter. 700 bid, now 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half, now 775. Now 800. 800, 8 and a quarter. $800 bid, can I get 8 and a quarter? 800 bid 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. 8 and a quarter bid 8 and a half. 8 and a quarter bid 8 and a half. Now 875. 8 and a half bid 875. 8 and a half bid 875. Now 900. 875, now 900. Bid 900, now 9 and a quarter. 900, 900 bid, now 9 and a quarter. Now 9 and a half. 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. Now 975. 9 and a half bid 975. 950 bid 975. Now 1000. 1050, now 1100. 1050, can I get 1100? 1050, can I get 1100? 1100, now 11 and a half. 11 and a half, now 1200. 11 and a half bid 1200. 11 and a half bid 1200. Now 1200, now 12 and a half. $1,200 bid, now 12 and a half, now 13. 12 and a half bid 13. 13, now 13 and a half. $1,300 bid, now 13 and a half. 13 and a half, now 14. 13 and a half bid $1,400. Bid 1400. 13 and a half, now 14, now 14 and a half. 14 and a half, now 15. 14 and a half bid 15. 14 and a half bid $1,500. Sold 14 and a half. Sold 14 and a half. Lot number 4 is the 1999 Ford F-150. Lot number 46 is the 1999 Ford F-150. 7.5, I get 775. 775, now 800. 775 bid 800. 800, now 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. 8 and a half, now 875. Now 900. 875, now 900, now 9 and a quarter. 900 bid, now 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. 9 and a half, now 970. 9 and a half bid 975. Now 1000. 1000, now 1050. 1000 bid, now 1050, now 1100. 1050, 1100. 1100, now 11 and a half. 11, now 11 and a half, now 1200. 1200, now 12 and a half. Another bid, now 12 and a half, now 13. 12 and a half bid 13. 1,250 bid $1,300. Sold 12 and a half. Sold for 12 and a half. Lot number 47 is the 2003 Ford Expedition. Lot number 47 is the 2003 Ford Expedition. 200, I get 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, not 2 and a half. 2 and a quarter, bid 2 and a half, now 275. 2 and a half bid 275. Now 300, now 3 and a quarter. 300 bid, now 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter, now 3 and a half. 3 and a quarter, bid 3 and a half, now 375. 3 and a half, 375, now 400. 375, now 400. Bid 400. 375, bid 400. Now 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter, bid 4 and a half. 425, bid 550, now 475. 4 and a half, bid 475. Bid 475, now 500. 475, now 500. Bid 500, now 5 and a quarter. $500 bid, now 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. 5 and a half. 525, bid 550. Now 575. 5 and a half, now 575, now 600. 575, now 600. Bid 600. 575, bid 600. Now 6 1/4. $600 bid, now 6 1/4, now 6 1/2. 6 1/4, bid 6 1/2. Now 675. 6 1/2, now 675. 6 1/2, now 675, now 700. 675, now 700. 700, now 7 1/4. $700 bid, now 7 1/4. Now 7 1/2. 7 1/4, bid 7 1/2. 7 1/4, bid 7 1/2. Now 775. 7 1/2, now 775. 750, bid 775. Sold 7 1/2. Sold for 7 1/2. Lot number 48 is the 2000 Toyota Tundra. Lot number 48 is the 2000 Toyota Tundra. 8 1/4, got 8 1/2. 8 1/4, bid 8 1/2. 825, bid 850. 825, bid 850. 8 1/4, bid 8 1/2. 825. Sold 8 1/4. Sold for 8 1/4. Lot number 49 is the 1999 GMC Sierra. Lot number 49 is the 1999 GMC Sierra. 600 to 6 1/4, now 6 1/2. 6 1/4 to 6 1/2, now 675. 600, now 675, now 700, now 7 1/4. 700 bid, now 7 1/4, now 7 1/2, now 775. 775, now 800. 775 bid 800. 775, 800, now 8 1/4. $800 bid, now 8 1/4. 800, now 8 1/4, now 8 1/2. 8 1/4 bid 8 1/2. 825 bid 850. Sold 8 1/4. Sold for 8 1/4. Lot number 50 is the 2016 Lincoln Navigator. Number 50 is the 2016 Lincoln Navigator. So much now 12 1/2. $1,200 bid, now can I get 12 1/2. 1,200 bid 12 1/2. 1,200 bid 1,250. Now 1,300. 13 now 13 1/2. $1,300. Can I get 13 1/2? $1,300 bid. Bid 13 1/2. Now 14. 13 1/2 bid 14. 13 1/2 bid $1,400. Now 14 1/2. 1,400 bid. Now 14 1/2. Bid 14 1/2. $1,400. Sold it. 1,400. Sold for 1,400. Lot number 51 is the 2005 Ford F-150. Lot number 51 is the 2005 Ford F-150. 675, now 700. 675 bid 700. $675 bid, now 700, now 7 1/4. $700 bid, now 700, now 7 1/2, now 775. 775, now 800. 775 bid 800, now 8 1/4. $800 bid, now 8 1/4, now 8 1/2. 8 1/4 bid 8 1/2. Now 900. Now 875, now 900. Bid 900. 875 bid 900. Now 9 1/4. Now 9 1/4. Now 9 1/2. 9 1/4 bid 9 1/2. Now 9 1/2. Now 975. 9 1/2 bid 975. Bid 975. 950. Now 975. Sold 9 1/2. Sold for 9 1/2. Lot number 52 is the 2019 Chevrolet Silverado rebuild salvage. Lot number 52, the 2019 Chevrolet Silverado rebuild salvage. 10-1, can I get 10-2? 10-1, bid 10-2. 10,200, now can I get 10-3? 10-2, bid 10-3, now 10-4. 10,300, can I get 10,400? 10-3, bid 10-4. 10-3, can I get 10-4? Sold for 10,300. Sold for 10,300. Lot number 54 is the 2015 Toyota Camry. Lot number 54 is the 2015 Toyota Camry. 36, I get 36 1/2. 36, not 37. 36 1/2, now 37. 37 1/2. 37 to 37 1/2. $3,700 bid. Can I get 37 1/2? Now 38. Now 38 1/2. Now 39. 38 1/2. Now 39. 30 1/2 bid 39. Now 39 1/2. $3,900 bid. Can I get 39 1/2? Now 4,000. 4,050. Can I get 4,001? 4,000. Now 41. 41. Can I get 41 1/2? 41 and a half, now 42. 42, now 42 and a half. 42, now 42 and a half, now 43. 42 and a half, bid 43. 42 and a half, bid 43. Now 43 and a half. 43, now 43 and a half. $4,300, I get 43.50. So 4,300 sold 4,300. Lot number 55 is the 2001 Dodge Ram. Lot number 55 is the 2001 Dodge Ram. Hot deal of the day. 200, can I get two and a quarter? 200 a bid, now two and a quarter, now two and a half. Two and a quarter, bid two and a half. 225, bid 250 on the 2001 Dodge Ram. Two and a quarter. Sold two and a quarter. Sold two and a quarter. Lot number 56 is the 1999 Chevrolet Silverado. Lot number 56 is the 1999 Chevrolet Silverado. 375, can I get 400? 375, bid 400. 375, bid 400. Now 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half, now 475. 4 and a half, bid 475. Now 500. 475, now 500. 500 bid, now 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter, now 5 and a half, now 575. 5 and a half, now 575. Bid 575, now 575, bid 600. 575, can I get a $600 bid? Now 6 and a quarter. $600 bid, now 6 and a quarter. 600, bid 6 and a quarter. $600 bid, can I get 6 and a quarter? Now 6 and a half. 6 and a quarter, bid 6 and a half. 625, bid 650. 6 and a quarter, now 675. 6 and a half, now 675. 6 and a half, now 675. Now 700. 675, now 700. Bid 700. 675, bid 700. Sold 675. Sold for 675. Lot number 57 is the 2001 Volkswagen Eurovan. Lot number 57 is the 2001 Volkswagen Eurovan. 3.5, bid 375. 350, bid 375. 3.5, can I get 375 on the 2001 Volkswagen? Now 375, now 400. 375, bid 400. 375, bid 400. Can I get a $100 bid on this one? 400, now 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter, bid 4 and a half. 425, can I get 450? Sold 4 and a quarter, sold 4 and a quarter. Lot number 58, a 1997 Ford E150 van. Lot number 58 is the 1997 Ford E150 van. 2.5, bid 275. 250, can I get 275? Now 300. 275, now 300. Bid 300. 275, bid 300. Now 3 and a quarter. 300 bid, now 3 and a quarter, now 3 and a half. 3 and a quarter, bid 3 and a half. 325, bid 350. Now 375. 3 and a half, now 375. 350, now 375, now 4 and a quarter. 4 bid, now 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter, now 4 and a half. 4 and a quarter, bid 4 and a half. 425, bid 450. 4 and a quarter, bid 4 and a half. 425. Sold 4 and a quarter. Sold 4 and a quarter. Lot number 59 is the 2008 Chevrolet Cobalt. Lot number 59 is the 2008 Chevrolet Cobalt. 2 and a quarter, now 2 and a half. 225, bid 250. Can we move up a little bit, please? 250, now 275, now 300. 275, bid 300. 275, bid 300.
She's still showing the Volkswagen, she says.
They're right on the screen, and I'm still showing the Volkswagen, right? It is, so I should be on which one? My screen's
On the black car.
The blue car.
Lot number 60 is the 2002 Chevrolet Silverado. Lot number 60 is the 2002 Chevrolet Silverado. 975, now 1,000. Bid 1,000, now 1,050. 1,000 bid, can I get 1,050? Bid 1,050, now 1,100. 1,050, can I get 1,100? 1,050, bid 1,100. Now 11 and a half. 11 and a half. $1,100 bid, 11 and a half. Now 12, now 12 and a half. $1,200 bid, can I get 12 and a half? There. 12, now 12 and a half. Sold for 1200. Sold for 1200. 61 is the 2008 Ford E350 van, rebuilt salvage. Lot number 61 is the 2008 Ford E350 van, rebuilt salvage. It's in the five, now 900. $900 bid, can I get 9 and a quarter? $900 bid, can I get 9 and a quarter? Bid 9 and a quarter. $900, can I get 925? 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. 9 and a quarter, bid 9 and a half. 925, bid 950. Sold 9 and a quarter. Sold 9 and a quarter. Lot number 62 is the 2008 Chevrolet Colorado. Number 62 is the 2008 Chevrolet Colorado. 500, I get 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter, but 5 and a half. 5 and a quarter, but 5 and a half. 525, bid 550. 5 and a half, now 575. 5 and a half, bid 575. On the 2008 Chevrolet Colorado, 575, now 600. 600, now 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half. Bid 6 and a half. 625, bid 650, now 675. 6 and a half, bid 675, now 700. 675, bid 700. 675, bid 700, now 700, now 7 and a quarter. $700 bid, now 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. 7 and a quarter, bid 7 and a half. 725, bid 750, now 775. 7 and a half, bid 775. 750, bid 775, now 800. 775, now 800, now 8 and a quarter. $800 bid, now I get 8 and a quarter. 800, 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half, now 875. 8 and a half, bid 875. Now 900. 875, now 900. Bid 900. 875, now 900. Now 9 and a quarter. $900 bid, now 9 and a quarter. $900 bid, can I get 9 and a quarter? $900. Sold 900. Sold for 900. Lot number 63 is the 2005 Nissan Murano. Lot number 63 is the 2005 Nissan Murano. 24, I get 2 and a half. 225, bid 250. 2 and a quarter, bid 2 and a half. On the Nissan Murano, 2 and a half, now 275. 2 and a half, bid 275. Bid 275. $250. Can I get 275? Now 300. 275, now 300, now 300, now 3 and a quarter. $300 bid, can I get 3 and a quarter? Now 3 and a half. 3 and a quarter, but 3 and a half, now 375. 3 and a half, bid 375. 350, 375. Sold 3 and a half. Sold for 3 and a half. Lot number 64 is the 2008 Chevrolet Trailblazer. Lot number 64 is the 2008 Chevrolet Trailblazer. 500, now 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter, but 5 and a half. 5 and a half, now 575. Now 600. 575, now 600. 575, bid 600, now 6 and a quarter. Excuse me, bid not 6 and a quarter, now 6 and a half, now 675. 6 and a half, bid 675, now 700. 675, bid 700, now 7 and a quarter, now 7 and a half. 7 and a quarter, bid 7 and a half, now 75. 7 and a half, bid 775. Now 800. 775, now 800. Bid 775, bid 800, now 8 and a quarter. $800 bid, now 8 and a quarter. $800 bid, can I get 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. 8 and a quarter, bid 8 and a half, now 875. 8 and a half, now 875. Bid 875. 850, now 875, now 900. 875, now 900. Bid 900. 875, now 900. Sold 875. Sold for 875. Lot number 65 is the 2007 Nissan Murano. Lot number 65 is the 2000 Nissan Murano. 775, now 800. Now 8 and a quarter. $800 bid, now 8 and a quarter. 800, now 8 and a quarter. Bid 8 and a quarter, now 8 and a half. 8 and a quarter, bid 8 and a half. Now 875. 8 and a half, bid 875. Now 900, now 9 and a quarter. $900 bid, now 9 and a quarter. Bid 9 and a quarter, now 9 and a half. 9 and a quarter, bid 9 and a half, now 975. 975, now 1,000. 1,000, now 1,050. Now 1,100. 1,050, now 1,100. 1,050, now 1,100. Now 11 and a half. $1,100 bid, now 11 and a half. 1,100, now 11 and a half. Now 12, now 12 and a half. $1,200 bid, now 12 and a half. 12 1200. Now sold for 1200. Sold for 1200. Lot number 66 is the 2008 Ford F-150. Lot number 66 is the 2008 Ford F-150. 1000, now 1050. 1050, now 1100. 1050, now 1100, now 11 and a half. 1100, now 11 and a half, now 1200. 11 and a half, but 1200. 12, now 12 and a quarter. 12 and a half. 1200 bid, now 12 and a half, now 13. 12 and a half, bid $1,300. 13, now 13 and a half, now 14. 13 and a half, bid 14. 13 and a half, bid 14. 1,350, now 1,400, now 14 and a half. 1,400, bid 14 and a half, now 15. 14 and a half, bid 15. 14 and a half, bid 15. Sold 14 and a half, sold 14 and a half. Lot number 67 is the 2009 Ford F-150. Lot number 67 is the 2009 Ford F-150. 24 and a half, now you 25. 24.50, now 25, now 25.50. 25 and a half, now 25 and a half, now 26, now 26 and a half. 26, I get 26 and a half, now 27. 26 and a half, bid 27. 27, now 27 and a half. 27 and a half, now 28. 28, now 28 and a half. 28, now 28 and a half, now 28 and a half, now 29. 29, now 29 and a half, bid 29 and a half. 29, bid 29 and a half, bid 3,000. 3,000, now 2,050. 3,050, now 31. 31, now 31 and a half. 31 and a half, now 32. 32, now 32 and a half. 32 and a half, now 32 and a half, now 33. 32, 33. 33, now 33 and a half. $3,300, can I get 33 and a half? 3,300, can I get 3,350? Sold 3,300. Sold for 3,300. Lot number 68 is the 2016 Chevrolet Silverado. Lot number 68 is the 2016 Chevrolet Silverado. 48, now 48 and a half, now 49, 49, now 49 and a half, now 5,000, now 5,1, now 5,2, 5,3, now 5,6.